message. Okay, welcome. Thank you guys for smashing the thumbs up. Hi, Alexis. Hi, Caroline, Gelato, Courtney, Aaron, and Montel. Good morning from Australia. It's morning in Australia. Well, good afternoon. I am in the States. So let's jump in. I love hearing where you guys are from, like what country you guys are in. And yeah, let's bless this message. Let's bless this mess. Anything not of the light or the divine plan is no longer welcome here and must leave immediately. Calling upon my angels, my ancestors only of the highest white light, and Archangel Michael, as I calibrate to the energy of the collective. Holy Spirit, please enhance my gifts at this time. And yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let me move some stuff around. Okay, let's do a sound check really quick. Okay. Everything. Okay. I think I got it. I think. Oh my gosh, this is driving me crazy. Okay. Freaking Mercury. I'm gonna blame Mercury. Okay. Hi guys. Okay, you guys can hear me okay? Sound is okay? You're welcome. I am the Batman. Okay. Jumping in. You are going to become the wild one. You are going to become simply what's the word? Unpredictable. That's the word. I was like, what's the word? Okay, so you guys are becoming simply unpredictable. You guys are going to be doing things in a really different way because you're just tired of being sick and tired. And with that being said, you are and have already built the endurance, the effort required, that you already have the talent, you've been on your toes, you've been honing in on a skill, you have expertise, you've done the balancing act, and you're just done being laser focused and you're tired of the repetition, you're tired of the same old, same old. So however you would define wild and doing things differently, that's what you're going to be doing right now. Okay, you're going to be doing things so differently because you're sick and tired. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. Okay, you know what I mean? You're tired of doing the same old thing. You're tired of it. So you are officially releasing survival mode, even though some of you guys are good at thriving there. You're like, I don't want to be in survival mode anymore. You're like, that's not fun for me. And so what you're going to be realizing is if you release survival mode and having to be in fight or flight, then you're going to feel this sense of euphoria because you don't feel obligated because you're doing things that are truly in alignment with you or that are your heart's desires, and you're not going or pushing into resistance. Okay. You are really trying to learn how to let things go when there is resistance. Okay. Because that's telling you that you're not in alignment. Hi, Kyrie. Hi, Adrian. Hi, Star. Hi, Phoenix. Hi, Tink. Hi, Wifey. Who else is in here? Catherine, Empress. Hi, Virginia. Hi, Whiskey. Welcome, everybody. Okay, thank you guys for all of the happy birthday wishes. I'm not going to make this message too long. I am going to pull out charms, but I'm going to do them live for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you would like to see charms for this live stream. Okay, just drop in the comments charms. So you guys are going to have a lot of success getting to be wild, getting to do what you want to do. And I'm just getting a lot about you having success, being emotionally balanced, and caring for yourself. So say you're having different moments of feeling hopeless, you're picking it right back up very quickly. You've really been working on healing your bottom three chakras, your root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. Okay. And whatever was controlling you, wherever you felt held back or suppressed, wherever you felt powerless, okay, wherever you were dealing with blocks, money blocks, okay, we talked about that in yesterday's live stream. So if you watched yesterday's live stream, okay, which a lot of you did, it was good. I want you to affirm below, money blocks lifted. I am laughing all the way to the bank. Okay, and we're going to talk about money blocks again a little bit today because I'm getting that ties into this as well. Okay, so it's kind of going to be a theme that money blocks will be lifted as you are tapping into having fun, being wild, being more spontaneous, not doing anything that has resistance. And I'm trying to think of the word. It's like, yes, I know Kyrie was there and Star was there and Virginia was there. I shared in the community tab, I deserve sugar, not salt. And you know how like they be looking the same. So I'm going to talk to you guys about some things that can help with money blocks if that's what you're dealing with. Okay. And which I feel like is really important in this economy. What you guys are realizing is that you have staying power. Okay, we're in the age of Aquarius. You've started to realize, like, whatever I do, it has staying power. So why am I so concerned? It's hard because you guys could be a workaholic. You guys are figuring out how to shift what you're manifesting. And as you're shifting what you're manifesting, you're seeing that being free, being wild is something that you want. You want to have more fun. You want to embrace the moment. Every moment counts, every step counts, and you're going to start seizing the moment. Okay, so affirm it below. I am the wild one and I am seizing the moment. I am the wild one. I am seizing the moment. My potential is endless. Okay? My potential is endless. And let's see. Did we get some for charms? Charms, charms. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of things about solar plexus and London logged into night shift. Yes, Kyrie, I am the wild one. So you guys embody this castle. So you guys can drop your castles down below because when we see the castle, we talk about you having true grit, you being unbreakable, unbreakable, you being a fortress. Who's getting through that? Only a dragon, okay? But we are the ones with the dragons. We're like Game of Thrones, okay? We are like the Targaryens. We are the only ones with the dragons. Okay? Reason being is we have that fire, we have that passion, and we naturally lead. And what do the Targaryens embody? They're a little bit wild. Okay, they're not a little bit wild. They're a lot of bit wild. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing this fire, this passion, this little bit of crazy, but in the best possible way. Okay, in the best possible way. Look at all the castles. So you guys are seeing that you're ready for anything. Affirm it below. I'm ready for anything. And so as you're realizing that you have the stability that you need, you're going to extract, you're going to evacuate. Okay, you are evacuating survival mode. You are releasing it. And as you're doing that, a lot is going to be lifted off of your shoulders. Money blocks, especially, is going to be lifted off of your shoulders, knowing that it's going to be there. I'm a manifesting machine, and I manifest peace, happiness, and all the good things. So, some things that you guys are going to be doing is, how do I say this? You're going to change your relationship with money. Okay, people say all the time, money is the root of all evil. Ew, money's not important. Money's not important. Kind of is. Okay, kind of is. I'm going to explain to you why. I'm going to explain to you my opinion. Okay, if you guys are new here, I'm your bestie on the internet. I'm your favorite YouTuber. I am your cosmic cheerleader. I'm your spiritual advisor. I'm your chicken noodle soup for the soul. So grab whatever you be snacking on or not smoking on, okay? Because I know a lot of you guys are trying to quit smoking. But grab all the things, grab the snacks, grab the drinks, grab the things. And yeah, so with your relationship with money, money makes the world go around, and it brings what? Financial freedom. It brings stability, it brings financial freedom. And so I'm going to get into money and then your heart's desire because it's shifting. Maybe it used to before be, I just need money. I just need it. I just need it. But why do you need it? You need it because it gets you out of debt. It makes you secure. And so you're going to manifest those feelings instead. I am manifesting security. I am manifesting, I am attracting security. I am attracting stability and feeling fulfilled. I think the best feeling in the world, and I mean, I could be wrong, but me personally, I feel like when you get paid and you're doing what you love, like there's nothing better. And when you're helping people and you're in your purpose and you're getting paid and you are safe and secure, I don't think there's anything better than that. Uh, Manifesting wise for in regards to security and stability. So you guys are looking for the feelings of what you manifest instead of like the thing. You're like, I want the feeling, because if you're sitting over here feeling it, it won't really matter if it's there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, it will be there, but it won't really matter. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Okay. Um, Thank you, Virginia. You were born in Year of the Dragon. That's cool. Born in 88. Definitely a millennial. I got a lot of millennials here. Um, so you guys are starting to see that it's impossible for you not to have your destiny. It's impossible for you not to have abundance. And I love that the Queen of Cups and the Chariot is here. Then we have the Ace of Pentacles, you guys. Then we have the Five of Wands. I mean, would it be a message without the Five of Wands? Or the Seven of Swords or the Five of Swords? Then we have the High Priestess. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. You guys, we have the Chariot. Okay? We have the Queen of Cups. You are going to be successful and feeling good. There's nothing better, because you could have all the money in the world, but do you feel good? Do you feel fulfilled? Okay? All of this attracting the feeling of feeling abundant, feeling happy, feeling peace, feeling harmony is bringing you new opportunities. Okay? You are like in this new season. You are in this new season of feeling emotionally fulfilled. Okay? And you are going to intuitively do what is good for you. Okay? If you feel intuitively guided to do something weird, do something crazy, do something out of the norm, it is going to bring you much success. And that is why I put wild one. Okay? You are becoming the wild one. And I love this for you guys, okay? So you are becoming the wild one. You emanate euphoria because when you truly come out of survival mode, you're going to feel this like this high, this natural high on life, and it's something that you're not used to, and it's your turn to be at the top of the wheel. Okay? It's your turn to be at the top of the wheel, and you are removing yourself from competitive environments, or you are looking at these arenas or these environments or these workplaces differently. Okay, so say your arena or your workplace, it's oversaturated. There's a lot of people competing for the Ace of Pentacles, basically. You already know you have the stamina. You don't need what they have. Not that you're trying to get that, but you're just seeing like, okay, I'm going to be just fine. I'm going to be just fine. I remove the blocks. The blocks are lifted. I know I have the skill. I have the talent. I am done feeling controlled. I am done feeling this pressure that you guys could put on yourself, or the pressure that you feel in this workplace. You're just releasing it all. The astrological signs that I got for you guys is Leo, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Aquarius. Okay, so Leo, Aquarius, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Okay, these could be your astrological signs, your sun, your moon, your rising, but they don't have to be. You guys are feeling successful from the jump. Like, you know what? I feel like this is going to be good for me, because as I release the pressure and feeling like I have to compete, I have to do this, you're just wanting, oh my gosh, what is the word? Stability? No. What is the word? You're just wanting things to be stabilized, okay? Instead of it being this roller coaster, okay, let me give you guys an example that'll better explain it. Wishing to go viral, okay, or manifesting going viral. I was listening to one of my favorite content creators today, and I love the way that she explained it because it was so spot on. Going viral will mess with your mental health, okay? And a lot of people don't understand that unless they've already lived it. Okay, going viral, having a piece of content that goes viral or trying to go viral over and over and over again is an impossibility, because you will get, it happens to the best of us, okay? Even the best of us get tripped up by seeing the numbers spike. But once they spike, it messes with your mental to try to keep them there. Okay, say you're selling cars, for instance, and you have an incredible month, and then the next month is bad, the next month is bad, the next month, say you have a whole bad quarter, and it just makes it feel like, oh my gosh, like what's the point of even coming here? Because it's just never going to be another good month. All of you guys that are in sales or commission, you guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's the same thing with going viral. It is hard to do. And it's hard to do, or almost impossible to do, over and over and over and over again. So instead of wanting this spike to only mess with your self-esteem, it would just be better to just have it, just to have what you need, okay? And to feel fulfilled, for the numbers to be decent, but not at the maximum. You would rather everything have longevity in, like, do you know what I mean? So there is a different, you're just shifting. You're shifting from wanting things to spike so high, wanting things overnight. You're realizing that's not what you want anymore. You're realizing you don't want things overnight. You're realizing that you don't want to go viral, or you don't want things to spike. You are going for the feeling of feeling success, feeling fulfilled. Thank you guys for your donations. you're just wanting to feel good and feel like everything is taken care of. My numbers are good. My sales are good. Commission is good. You want it to be stabilized. I cannot think of the word. It's going to drive me crazy. I'll think of it later. It's just like on the tip of my tongue. Okay, so you guys are reclaiming your power, and where you are normally stubborn, you are starting to see it's time to explore. It is time to explore your options because you've lived through a lot of life and you've lived through a lot of survival, fight or flight, and it's made you tired, exhausted, or burnt out. You guys are going to be resting more and delighting in the simple things. This is going to give you boundless energy, okay? In this message, I will refer to you guys as the wild one because this is what you're working towards. You are in this season going to be brilliant, going to feel valued, going to feel secure and multidimensional. You're going to feel like you have invincible spiritual power. Okay? So, say there's one person over here in the collective that is like, I need to go viral, I need to go viral, I need to go viral, I need all my videos to be doing the same thing all the time, all the time, all the time. And they're just bound to that in fight or flight because they spiked once and then they're like, it's not happening. And you're realizing that the best way for that to happen, if you were in the same scenario, would be to have a lot of content already in your library that could go viral while you sleep, or that could do well while you sleep. As long as it is consistent, that is the word, consistent. Okay, so you guys are just wanting it to be consistent. You're not wanting to spike. Whoa, got excited there. You're not wanting it to spike. You're just wanting consistency. Like for it to be stabilized and consistently good. Not too high, not too low, just a good amount. Okay? And you are getting ready to light this stick of dynamite. Okay? You're getting ready to light this stick of dynamite because you got a new plan. You got a new plan for how you look at the Wheel of Fortune, for how you look at money. So with money in general, what you're going to start doing is, and I heard this from one of my favorite content creators, is pretend like you're in a relationship, okay? Money is energy. Money is a tool, okay? Money is energy. Money is a tool. So pretend like that money is your soulmate, okay? Would you just throw it on the floor? Would you throw it in the bottom of your bag? Would you have it all crumpled up? You guys remember Pretty Woman, okay? Where she's like trying to go shopping for that, their like business meeting that she's supposed to go with him for. And she's like crying because she gets turned away at the store. And the hotel owner is like, the hotel manager is like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Like, you look crazy. You shouldn't be in here. And he's like, I'm assuming you don't have any other uncles that live here? She's like, no. And he's like, and one more thing, I'm going to need you to dress a little bit more appropriately. And she brings out this crumpled money. Crumpled. Okay, it's crumpled. And she's like, you see, I tried to get a dress and they wouldn't help me. They just wouldn't help me. And it's the same thing. Like, how are you treating money? Don't even get me started on how I treat money. A lot of my A1 day ones know how I am with money. Okay? I don't worship money, though I don't think it's I don't think you should like idolize or necessarily worship it, but I feel like you should hold it in a high regard. I feel like you should put it in a pedestal because it is a tool that constantly changes your life, changes your circumstances, helps you take care of your family, your friends, yourself. And so I don't know why people get so like mad about it. Like it's the root of all evil. Yes, some people that only care about money, they don't care about being happy, they don't care about being fulfilled, they don't care about being a good person. Yeah, that's not helping them. But we're not talking about them. Okay? We're talking about us. And with us, I feel like it's good to treat money good. being in the service industry, when I get money, cash specifically, I face it all the same way. Okay, I organize it, I face it the same way. I put it in a bank bag with my favorite crystals, okay? I put it in a bank bag with my favorite crystals, but before I even do that, I face it all the same way and I say a prayer. I tell God, thank you so much for the security, the stability, and the connections that I made today. Thank you for always taking care of me. Thank you for always bringing me home safely. And I feel so grateful, so abundant, and just thank you. And so I give a prayer of gratitude every time I receive money. And every time I'm putting money away, like into the ATM or making a deposit, I'm like, bye money, I'll see you later. Like, I'll see you later, girl. And you guys could be like, that's freaking crazy. But I literally did that today. Okay, I had to make a deposit and I was like, bye girl, I'll see you later. Like, I will literally see you later though. Do you know what I mean? And so one of my favorite content creators was like, why don't you pretend like you're in a relationship with money? I'm like, I love that. I love that because, like, already feel like I'm in a love affair with money. Okay, do you know what I mean? I feel like when we don't look at it as such a negative thing and we look at money like, that's my best friend, that hooks me up, that takes care of me. Okay, say it's not a love affair. We could say, like, that's our bestie. Go, bestie. That's my bestie. And what would your best friend do? Be loyal, okay? Affirm it below. Money is loyal to me. Money's gonna ride for me. Really think about it, okay? Your best friend is always gonna be there. When you've got some crazy things going on, your best friend's gonna be like, wipe your tears. I got you. Do you know what I mean? And I just love that. I love that analogy. I love that concept of thinking of money that way because why not have that money be our best friend? You know, like I like to put that money with my favorite crystals. I like to say a prayer of gratitude, a prayer of thanks, and I notice a difference when I don't. Okay, earlier this year I went a couple months where I just didn't really do that. I wasn't facing it. I was just like, whatever, let me just put it away. I'm tired, and I notice a difference. Money is your best friend. It is a tool. It does not have to be the end all be all. It does not have to be the root of all evil. Money blocks are lifted. You are laughing all the way to the bank. And every time you are wild, spontaneous, you are releasing the resistance. You are releasing the survival mode. So you will emanate euphoria. People will think that you are wealthy, okay? Because of the way that you act. And not that it matters what they think. We don't care about their perception. But this is what you're going to be emanating. God takes care of me. Money is my best friend. Like, we're homegirls. Okay? That's my homie. And I don't have to worry because God is always going to have my back. My angels, my ancestors, and the money. We're laughing all the way to the bank. And I just love that. After feeling abandoned, okay, you guys could have felt abandoned by certain things that you went through this year. I told you guys in yesterday's message that there was at least 8 months of you feeling restricted. Those blocks are being lifted, okay? Because now you guys are in spiritual recovery. You are recovering your spirit. You are in financial recovery. You are getting out of debt. You are seeing that certain bills are not going to be the end all be all of you. Certain bills, certain things that you have to pay, you are not going to let it get the best of you. Okay? We have all been there, especially in this economy. We get a bill, we get debt, we get student loans, we get certain obligations that we have to take care of, and it just consumes us. Okay? We've all been there. We're in survival mode, like, I will fight everybody here to the death. I will fight everybody here because I have a big bill to pay. Do you know what I mean? And it puts us in this position of lack where we forget that we're grateful. We forget that we're abundant. We forget that God has us when we're acting like that. And you can always see the difference when we are doing that versus just knowing, like, I'm going to be good. I really want you to think about this. When you have to pay certain things, like to the government, okay? You guys know what I'm saying. Okay, when you have to pay certain things to the government, are you going to let that get the best of you? I really want you to think about that. Are you going to let something that you have to pay get the best of you? And if you really think about it, you're going to say no, because it's going to piss you off. Because that lack, that bill has you upset, has you spiraling, has you angry, has you feeling defeated, and you haven't even started paying it yet for some of you. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like you guys are having these big epiphanies, like, no, I've been good before and I will be good again. I don't have to be spiked up at the tippy top, but I want consistency. That is all I want. I want consistency and stability. So I'm going to make these bills do what they do. Okay? I'm going to make these bills do what they do. So you're going to make a payment arrangement. You're going to do a payment plan. You're going to communicate to whoever the debt collector is. Whoever is collecting the debt, you're going to communicate with them like, this is when I can pay. This is how much I'm going to pay. Set your terms. And do not let these bills consume you. So you can be the wild one. So you can get out of survival mode. Because survival mode, we know it sucks. You are the diamond. You were created under this pressure. But you haven't felt this pressure lifted off of you in a very long time. And you want to frolic, do things that you're interested in doing. And so you're not going to let these debts, these finances get the best of you. Because if you think about it, there are financial advisors like Robert Kiyosaki, and he wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad. He makes money off of debt, okay? They teach us, go to school, get a job, pay the government, and what else? Invest in stocks, 401ks, and just be done with your life. That is what they teach us in school for a reason, okay? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? Because people that actually are born into wealth, they are not taught to be employees. A lot of us I know in the UK and in the States, I don't know about Canada, but in the UK and the States, they teach us to be employees. They don't teach us to be business owners. They don't teach us to reach for the stars. They don't teach us how to make debt our bitch. Okay? They do not teach us how to make debt our bitch. They teach us to fear debt. So this is something that has been ingrained in us since we were small. Oh no, I always have to get out of debt. Always, always, always. They don't tell you that a lot of billionaires have filed bankruptcy many times. They do it every 7 years, okay? They make the debt, the bills, the taxes, all of that. They make all of that assume the position. Are you going to let these things get the best of you? I'll wait. Riddle me what? I bet the answer's no. I bet the answer's no. Because I thought about this the other day. I was stressed out over a bill and I was like, oh my gosh, like why? And then I was like, girl, I needed to smack myself, like, hold on. We do not assume the position for a bill. No, we don't. We pay the bill. We communicate. We make the calls. We make the payment arrangements. We make that bill assume the position. I'm not going to be riding through here crying, spiraling. No. I was like, wait. No, we're not doing that. So let me give you guys another example. If you guys live in the States, okay, you have to pay the you-know-who's, okay? You know who the you-know-who's are. Okay, you have to pay the you-know-who's in April. Okay? Are you guys following? So when you pay the you-know-who's and it's getting up there, okay, it's been quadrupled in the last couple of years of what people are paying, and it is crushing the middle class. Okay? In this economy over here, I know a lot of you guys are in Australia, you guys are all over the world, but I'm just filling you in on what's going on over here in the States. In the States, there's a lot of overspending. And there are billions and billions and billions of dollars being spent on electric cars and the little gas stations, electric cars and the like the Green Act, whatever it's called. And there's billions of dollars going towards that. That is just one of the reasons, that bill is quadrupled in the last couple of years. Okay? The other reason is there are things going on across the water. Okay? There's things going on across the seas. We're also paying for that. Okay? We are paying like 5 tabs, and it is crushing the middle class. It is crushing small business owners. Like, let's be so for real. Are we going to let these bills make us crack, spiral, bend, lose control? Whoa. I mean, I get excited. I get really passionate when I talk about the economy. Like, don't even get me started. Yes. Thank you, Samara. Trillions for 5 electric gas stations. They didn't even finish building them yet. Do you want to know where credit card debt is? Credit card debt right now is at $48 billion. Interest rates are changing on the credit cards because they are through the freaking roof. Make the debt assume the position, not you. Make the debt bend to your will, not the other way around. If you owe the you-know-who's in April, you call them. Okay, I've said this in another live stream, but I haven't said it in a really long time. You call them. You feel me? You pay what you need to pay when you want to pay it. Let's talk, okay? I don't have my bell out, but if I did, I'd hit it right now. So order in the cosmic court. When you owe, and a lot of middle class are like, oh my gosh, like what is going on? A lot of you guys that never owed now owe. A lot of you guys in the service industry owed. You want to know why? You want to know why you guys owed? Because they decided, okay, in the States, they decided that they were going to hire all these agents. Yeah, they did. Okay, they passed a bill and said, we're going to hire all these agents to go after servers, baristas, bartenders. Your local waitress is getting crushed. And they passed that bill. Okay, they said, we're going to be what? We're just going to hire all these agents. We're going to send them after the little guy. We are the little guy trying to take care of our families, whatever, what have you. And what do they teach us in school? Get a job, get out of debt, be an employee. They don't teach us purpose. They don't teach us real estate. They don't teach us financial anything unless you're in accounting, okay, or stock and trade. You don't know any of that out of the gate. You feel me? So what you guys are not realizing, okay, I'm here to wake the collective up in more ways than one. And I've been really called to that. But I have to tiptoe around politics, okay? I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, I need to tell you guys what time it is. You feel me? So in the States specifically, what you guys can do is when you get that bill and you are being crushed, and I know a lot of people are, they're just like, I've never owed ever, and now I owe thousands because they're taking like 1 month's salary from damn near everybody. They're pulling about $30,000 out of each home. Who the hell has $30,000 laying around when they're middle class? I'll wait. With inflation. Oh, wait. Who has 20 to 30K laying around when they're just trying to live every day? That's what they're trying to take out of your pocket for these acts, for these bills that they've passed, okay? And a lot of people don't know that because in the media, they focus on other things. They're not telling you that. It's opposite day every day on the media. Be very careful what you watch and what you're listening to because I guarantee 98% of the time it is fake news. This is one of the most important elections ever. Ever. And they really want to bamboozle everybody. You feel me? They really want to bamboozle everybody into, it's not going to be that way. Never again. No. It's been that way for 4 years. Like, I'm the middle class. I'm in the service industry. You guys said, send all those agents after the little Britneys and everyone in the collective that's just taking care of their family. Send them after them. And then everyone's looking at their bill on April 15th like, oh, what did I do to deserve this? Well, we got to pay for all the electric cars and the little electric stations that ain't even built yet. We have to outsource everything instead of using what we have right here. Gas through the roof when we have it here to drill. Lots of people, I have a lot of regulars, okay? I've been in the service industry a really long time. I wait on a lot of business owners, okay? I wait on a lot of people that used to work in oil, that used to live in Texas or live in New Mexico and drill and drill and drill and lost jobs. And it's just like, anyways, I'm not even going to go on that tyrant, but what you can do is if you get that bill, bestie, and you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. This is a lot of money. I don't have this on hand. Before you even touch a freaking credit card to do that, before you go to the bank and pull out a loan to try to figure out how you're going to pay that, I want you to take a deep breath and tell yourself, God rides for me. The Creator rides for me. The universe rides for me. And then after you've calmed down and you're feeling yourself, I want you to pick up the freaking phone. Okay? I want you to pick up the phone and I want you to brace yourself. Okay? When you go to call them, okay? Because they got a number. Okay? They have a number. When you call them, if you call them in the morning, you will be on a 1-hour wait. If you call them in the afternoon, you will be on a 2-hour wait. But you make a payment arrangement on what you can afford. Whether it's 6 months, 9 months, 1 year, I don't care what it is. You pay it when you get around to it. Do not let that put you in a chokehold. It is mind-blowing. And it is waking a lot of people up. Like, there's a whole nother agenda here. People better really wake up and stop focusing on 1 or 2 policies and seeing the big picture of how we don't get to just talk when we want to talk. My content creators know what I'm talking about. Why do you think I'm tippy-toeing around certain words? Because you can't really say what you want to say anywhere. Riddle me what? You cannot really say what you want to say anywhere. So let's start there. There are so many words you can't say. Too many. So I'm like, gotta say this. Let me skirt around that. Let me tiptoe around this. Let me do a little ring around the rosy, around the eggshells, because bestie, I'm telling you, they want people hung up on certain things instead of seeing the big picture of what it really is. Because if it's sleight of hand at its finest, if you guys are all looking over here, okay, and you're not really acquainted with the facts, and they are able to change what you are able to research, okay? Let me give you an example. Say I'm famous, okay? Let's say I was famous for a year. And everyone knew me as this like famous influencer. And then I have this scandal. I go through this scandal. But then I need to be used for a position of power. Let's say I get picked up by a politician and they're like, you are the future. And I'm like, I had a scandal. I'm just a little influencer over here. I'm not famous. So they're like, oh, don't worry. We'll wipe your whole entire history. Anything negative you've ever said, no one will be able to search it. Ever. This is what's happening. Okay? This is what's happening. So even if people try to get acquainted, if they go to research it, they're not going to find it. Because there is an agenda. And that agenda is to keep printing money, to keep sending it overseas, to keep crushing the middle class, and lying about it. And lying about it. Okay? Oh, I mean, you're going to get a good deal if you buy a Tesla. Buy a Tesla. We'll give you a really good deal. A lot of people don't tell you that if you buy one of those, in 10 years, you're going to have to pay another $10K minimum just to replace the battery. Like, and I'm not for one or the other. Do you know what I mean? I'm not like, oh, don't buy electric cars. That's bad. But I'm just giving you guys the facts of, like, think about some of those things. Like, yeah, it might be a write-off, but you guys will figure out a way. You're not going to let what's going on in the world crush your spirit anymore. It's easy for that to be the case when we watch the news. Okay? When we watch the news, it is so discouraging. It's like, well, if I watch this, I just might as well lay down and unalive myself, because what am I supposed to live for? It's good to be acquainted with what's going on, but you are tapping into being a wild one. Okay? And a wild one does things on their own terms. You're going to live life by your own terms. So from it below, bestie, I am wild AF. Life is on my terms. God's terms, my terms. Not their terms, not their agenda, mine. God's. The universe's, whatever your belief system is. But it's very unfortunate that so many people, like, if you ask them what certain people have done, they're like, I don't actually know. They don't want you to know. They don't actually want you to know. And it doesn't matter. If you're in the States, you can just look at how much groceries are. Look at how much gas is. Look at how much money you have in your savings account. Look at how many times you swiped your credit card. All you have to do is look at that and say, has the past 3 years been serving me or not? It's that simple. It is that simple. Everyone's caught up on one thing, having babies or not having babies. And they want you to be caught up on that instead of what's really important. Policies are important. There is nothing else that's important. I don't give a fuck who somebody slept with. Okay? I don't care who somebody had an affair with. I don't care. I don't care. Remember back in the day, Bill Clinton? I mean, he was a whole hoe. Okay? And everybody loved him. Okay, he was one charismatic dude. I mean, he used to jog to McDonald's. Like, anyways, but do you know what I mean? Like, who cares about this salacious scandals that people be going through? I care about policies and what's going to take care of my family. I care about being able to speak to my collective and not being like, oh, I can't say this word. I can't say that word. I can't really say anything. Like, do you know what I mean? But literally. And, yeah, it's just, do you feel safe in your city? Really think about that. Do you feel safe in your city with everything that's going on in the world? Do you feel protected? Or what's going on in the world changed your political stance? Because let me tell you something. I grew up one way. Okay, I grew up one way in Miami. And I grew up that way my whole life. I didn't know anything different. I was just like, that's just what I do. And then growing up and being in my sobriety, wanting different things for my family, wanting different things for myself, my views started to change. And then with what's going on in the world, I'm like, I don't care if it's red, blue, or polka dot. I don't care. I care about the policies that are going to help us thrive. We're going to rise no matter what. But there is a lot going on that is trying to suppress us. And I know you guys can feel that in whatever country, wherever you are in the world, we are not going to let them suppress us. We are not going to let them crush us. We are not. You feel me? We are not. Okay. So, we have the Seven of Swords. Money is being siphoned. Certain things are being siphoned. Joy. Joy can get siphoned real quick when you're in debt, okay? Joy can get siphoned really quick when you feel like you're at odds with everything that you have to do in your life and you're over it. You guys have been dealing with people that are really harsh with their words. They're mentally abusive. They go on the attack all the time, and they do a lot of deflecting. You guys are tired of people that deflect. They don't know how to stay in their lane. They don't respect boundaries, and they lie. And wherever things are being siphoned, whether it's joy, finances, happiness, things that make you feel abandoned, make you feel like, okay, well, my country's not riding for me, or my people aren't riding for me. I just don't feel taken care of. I just don't. And so it's making you feel like you are in the Eight of Swords. Like, I know there's a way out of here, but I can't see. I really can't see. But there's gotta be a way. And it's doing things on your own terms. As if I think about happiness, true happiness, it's not being worried about one bill. It's not being worried about several. It's not being worried about how much groceries are going to be this week and da-da-da-da. It's like, no. So I want you guys to tell yourself this if you're new to my channel. Anytime you go to spend money, anytime you go to pay a bill, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. When you pay it, do it in a manner when you're in a certain vibration of, it's light work. That's easy. It's easy for me to do. When we wait and we're like, oh, I don't want to pay it. Ugh, I just don't want to. And then we're like bitching while we do it. That is not going to help us. Okay. So what you could do is every time I spend, money comes back times 10, times 50, times 100, times 1,000. Okay. Every time I spend, when you pay your car insurance, when you pay your electric, when you pay your water bill, when you go to pay for the groceries. I can get this for my family. Everything I spend comes back times 10, times 50, times 100. And so many times, because that's how our parents did it for a lot of us, our parents would pay bills. And what would they do? Do you think they were like, money comes back to me. This is easy. They weren't saying that. If you grew up middle class, they weren't saying that. They were like, F this bill. This is bullshit. Why is the electric this much? Why is it this much? Who's leaving the lights on? Like, do you know what I mean? And so we mimic that sometimes and not realizing it. That's why we're always working to reprogram our subconscious. But we're literally like, oh my gosh, I be doing that sometimes. Like, why is this bill this much? Going to everybody in the house. Explain this to me. What does this mean? Is that the Ace of Cups? No. That is something we learned from before. Like, we just naturally do that. We feel valid in doing that. And I still turn the lights off. I mean, yes, it's good to turn the lights off, but take care of things where you're not just like wasting, but you're just going to try to really shift your outlook. And that's been really hard to do. So that's why I want to help focus on that for you guys. Like, it's going to be okay because we're changing the whole entire program. We are changing the station. We are changing the channel and saying, I'm not going to let this get the best of me. God's going to provide a way. If I pray and I want happiness, I want safety, God will airlift me out of here. Okay. Say you don't like where you live. Okay. Or you don't feel like it's safe, for instance. That's something I would be manifesting. I'd be like, I know you're going to get me up out of here because God goes hard for you. The universe goes hard for you. And if safety is what you're wanting, stability is what you're wanting an area where you can thrive, That'd be at the top of my manifestations. Okay? That would be at the top. I would put certain cities, okay? I would put pictures of those cities all over the house. Like, duh, I'm gonna live there. That's exactly where I'm gonna live. And it's gonna be like this, and it's gonna be like that. One of my favorite content creators, she said she manifested a home that was by the water by listening to water sounds at night. Program your subconscious, say your prayers, if you guys pray, and let the universe or God do the rest for you, because you deserve it. You deserve to feel safe. You deserve security. You deserve stability. You deserve not to worry. And we're moving towards, you guys are coming out of that energy. Remember, you're manifesting emotions. What would it feel like to have the home of your dreams or to live somewhere safer? It would feel amazing. You could walk your dog, not be worried. You could go for a walk or go hiking and not be worried. And you guys are manifesting, feeling this abundance, this peace, and this harmony in your life. That is what you're striving for. Not certain material items, but the feeling of that safety net or that home securing you. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. She was like, I listened to water sounds and like ocean sounds at night, and I manifested living in a different state by the water. And I was like, wow, like that's cool. I think she moved from Utah to Washington. I don't remember, but it's by some water. Okay, it's by some water. She really wanted to get up out of where she lived, and now she's by water. And I'm like, that's so cool. So you guys will have success by tapping into your emotions. It is all about how you feel. So it's time to skip, hum, dance, and make everybody else that wants to suppress you, that wants to censor you, that wants to control you. It's time to make them assume the position. Like, I won't acknowledge that. I won't do that. Or I'm not going to be feeling like I am being controlled by this debt, okay? By these things that I have to do. We have the Knight of Wands. You guys are really about to switch things up, okay? Some of you guys are going to be changing your hair color. You're going to be changing your style. You're going to be going to like a festival or a concert. Some of you guys are going to be going line dancing, meeting someone. Because you're going to be more spontaneous, other things, serendipitous things are going to fall into your lap. Your luck is shifting. Then, bestie, we got justice. Okay, we got justice in the building. You guys are seeing like, I can do what I want. If I want to listen to music all day, if I want to take the day off from work, like I'm going to do that. You're going to start doing things that are more fun for you. So you're helping balance the scales. At the same time, other things are going to be working in your favor where you just get good news. Okay, good news is traveling fast. Okay, this justice is coming in fast. I love this for you guys. So affirm it below. Justice is here. Good news travels fast. Then we have the Four of Wands. Somebody here is getting married. They're getting married or they're getting a home. There's something big that you guys are going to be celebrating. So somebody here is getting pregnant, getting engaged, meeting the person of their dreams. And you are going to see that it was all a part of God's plan. Okay, we have the Maker. And what this card means is God, the universe, whoever you believe in, is co-creating with you and bringing you this stability, bringing you these messages of joy, luck, justice, peace, harmony, all the good feelings. And you guys are starting to see that like, yeah, I always land on my feet. I always land on my feet. Like everything's fine. We have the Sun and the Chariot again. Good news travels fast. All the good things that are going to be happening to you travel fast. So are you going to let life and what you see in the mirror or what you're seeing on the news? Are you going to let that control your narrative? Are you going to let all of these people that you don't even know control your narrative? The rest is still unwritten. Okay, so let's get some charms out for you guys. I'm hearing boom goes the dynamite, because you are reclaiming your power. You guys have been in this stubborn, fixed energy where you've been tired and burnt out. And you're like, oh my gosh, I feel like my imagination is shot. It's hard to manifest. I can't delight in the simple things because I got to worry about this, and that. This is something you're going to start chipping away at by manifesting the feeling of feeling abundant, of feeling fulfilled, of feeling your purpose, of feeling in love. Okay? Whoa. So yeah, back to the, like if you guys are making payments and you have to call the you-know-who's, okay, they will enter into a payment arrangement with you. So take your time. Don't stress yourself out. It's like one of the best pieces of advice that I could give you, okay? I'm getting also that traveling is going to be easier for you guys. If you guys have been having car issues, because I remember I got the Chariot twice. So I'm getting a lot about you being on the move and being able to move how you would like. If you guys have been worried about going to the dentist or getting some dental work done, I am seeing that that is also going to work out for you in your favor. You don't have to carry this burden anymore. Like your harvest is here, and you're going to be getting some good news about how this bill that you were worried about isn't going to be what you thought it was, or it's going to be easier to pay. I'm seeing some of you guys are going to be going on a trip. And what else? You guys are going to be getting on social media or changing your social media. You're ready to enjoy this transformation. And though there's a lot of wickedness in the world, you're just like, I'm not going to let that affect me. No, I'm not. And also, there's going to be a lot of people in the mix trying to get you to do certain things for them that drain your energy. Keep your boundaries sky high, your standards sky high. But some people are definitely going to be pushing it. You guys, if you've been in the live chats all week, you've been seeing how many people have been getting blocked. That is a huge message for the collective, that people are going to be testing your patience. They're going to be trying to see what they can get away with. So you guys can have guy friends, girlfriends, ex-friends, best friends, ex-lovers trying to say, well, you need to listen to me, you need to do what I say, and blah, 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 blah. But you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. You're going to be telling people, hey, you don't respect my boundaries, so stop texting me. You don't respect my boundaries, so stop calling me. I'm the one that friend zoned you, so please don't even gaslight yourself. Let's be so for real. This conversation is over. And if you keep playing on my timeline, I'm going to blickety block you. Okay? Okay. But as you guys are moving on, the devil energy is coming in to say, you're not free. You're not wild. You don't emanate euphoria. You can't just do whatever you want. And you can. And you can. Yeah, I'm getting a lot about the dentist. So maybe someone has to get oral surgery or just has to get a lot of dental work done. And I'm getting that you're going to get hooked up with that. You're either going to not get a bill or it's going to be hugely discounted. You're not going to be expecting it. There's either going to be a discount program, a credit card, what else? Or the surgery that you thought was going to be so expensive is not going to be what you thought it was going to be. I got it twice. And there's a motorcycle. That's a Harley. Okay? So that is confirmation that whoever here is like, I haven't been to the dentist in this long and I'm so worried, Britt. Like, what do I do? Put it in God's hands. Everything's going to be okay. Um, if you have to get surgery, ask your dentist, hey, where should I go? Who would you refer me to? Or maybe even your dentist can do some of it if you feel like it's safe. If you intuitively prayed, whatever, feel like that's safe. But you will be divinely guided towards being taken care of. You feel me? So yeah, prepare to be elevated. You guys have a lot of wisdom. And some of you guys are going to be helping wake the collective up and getting a lot about your wisdom and a lot about your memory. So maybe right now you have a lot going on, and maybe in your workplace, politics or the economy is a topic of conversation, and people are like bumping their head. They're like, I don't remember that, and da 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 da. You're about to school some people. Okay, you guys are about to school some people. They better keep their hat on for what you remember things being, because you are very acquainted with the facts, and people are like, oh my gosh, how did you know all of that? Like, you didn't forget. A, because of trauma. B, because of experience. You didn't forget. A lot of these people out here got amnesia. Like, no, it didn't go down like that. They're a good person. Um, they're doing right by us. Their policies are good. And you're like, don't bump your head now. Don't bump your head now. Let me explain something to you. That's not what had happened. What had happened was everybody went into debt. Okay? There's a lot of overspending happening right now. And there's a lot of middle class crushing going on right now. So you guys are coming through as wild. It's like shots fired. People are going to be like, did Becky Sue just tell us what time it is about the world? Yeah, Becky Sue told them. Collective told them. So this mushroom just reminds me that you guys got people on their toes. And some of the things that are going to be coming out of your mouth, people are not expecting. I know when people meet me, they're not expecting half the things that come out of my mouth. They're like, what did she just say to me? The shock factor is here. Okay? You guys are going to have people shook. Absolutely shook. Let's see. Some of you guys are going to be doing a lot of swimming. Some of you guys live in Europe, or you guys could be in Paris right now. I am getting that you are getting everything times 2. Because remember, we got 2 chariots. We got 2 elephants. We got 2 crickets. We got 2 mushrooms. What else? I'm pretty sure we got 2 crowns. I think that's it. Right? But do you know what I mean? You're getting things in 2s. Oh, 2 toothpaste. 2 toothpaste, 2 mushrooms, 2 elephants, and 2 crickets. I'm telling you. Yeah, you guys are going to be calling out deception. There's a dragon. Oh my gosh, shut the front door. Okay, well, let me just put it right here for you. Okay, there's a dragon. It's really cute. What else? Yeah, we have the moon. Okay, so the initials I have for you guys is N, N-A-L, and S, and P. These could be important to you guys. Someone here could live in Scotland. Someone here could live in Pittsburgh. Someone here could live in Nebraska. Someone here can live in Australia. Someone here can live in London. Okay, I've got London, Nebraska, Pittsburgh, Australia. Yeah. Wow. Okay, let me see if I get anything else for you guys. Or you guys could be from there. I also got Paris. What? That's crazy. Yes, it's a flying dragon. Isn't that cool? I got the dragon, the dinosaur, the seahorse. I got the fairy, Pocahontas the dolphin, the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz, Winnie the Pooh, VeggieTales. I got the little guy from Scream, the reindeer, Boston, Fenway in the house. Oh, thank you, Thea. You're giving Mother of Dragons royalty. Love that. That's a huge compliment. Thank you. Look, you guys. Here comes the devil. You can't have none of that. Devil's like, you can't have that in twos. You're like, says who? Says who? Riddle me what? Not listening to you. Devil wants to try to stop. Wants to try to stop your party. Wants to rain on your parade. It's a no. It's a never. But I am seeing that you guys are going to be doing more swimming, doing more activities. People are going to be blowing up your phone. Someone here doesn't talk on the phone a lot. But you're going to be like, you're going to be in such a good mood or be so interested in just relaxing and engaging with people that you're just going to call them. That's what I'm getting. Like, instead of texting and being like, I can't talk right now. I got to work. I got to do this. You're like, you know what? Let me just call you. Let me just call you. And this is you doing things differently. However you're going to do things differently, people are seeing, like, that's wild. Oh, they just did that? That's wild. Yeah, the devil's a liar. Devil is a liar. And so are his friends. Okay? Okay. Anything else for the collective? Whoa. I hate when they land on the charts. Like, excuse me. Okay, I can't show you, like, all of this, and it's kind of, like, not appropriate, this deck. But we have the Lovers. Then we have the... Is this the 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we have the 8 of Pentacles. You're going to have to do some practice with being wild, okay? Okay, so I like that. It's realistic. Wild might not happen overnight, bestie. You might make some errors. It's okay. You're going to be practicing, but it's going to be liberating. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I did that last night, and I would never normally do that. And you're going to be like, wow, I just want to have fun and live my life. And, you know, so I'm getting that. You're going to need some practice, but you guys are going to be falling in love. If you are in a healthy relationship, you are manifesting a bond that is deeper because you are letting go of certain emotional blocks. Okay, so affirm it below. Emotional blocks lifted. Okay, there was a certain part of your heart that you were like still shielding or still not letting people into. Wow, okay. But yeah, I'm getting that you guys are really going to be feeling yourself because you're going to be going outdoors more, driving more, hiking more, swimming more. What else did I get? Someone here is going to be lifting weights. I don't know. That stuff is all going to store dopamine in the body. It's all going to store dopamine in the body, and it's going to help you feel more confident. That's going to help you reclaim your power. You're all about empowering yourself right now. You're going to be feeling extremely resourceful. Some of you guys could like the movie The Wizard of Oz. I'm thinking of like the newer one. And you're just seeing in certain aspects of your life where you feel fraudulent. So you're like, you know what? I kind of see what doesn't serve me anymore. So I'm going to do it a little bit different. Like wild, you're going to wear wild well. Okay, you're going to wear wild well. Wow. We have the death card. You guys are going through this rebirth. I'm telling you. You're falling in love. You're making very important decisions to serve yourself. Okay, to do things for yourself. For self-care, for self-love. And you're going to be making new connections. So every time you do something wild or you stand up for yourself, every time you empower yourself or you stand in your authenticity, like miracles and blessings are gonna just show up for you. You're not gonna be expecting that. You are defying the odds, and you're not gonna have to put in all this work like you had to before. You are manifesting consistency and stability. You are changing who you are affiliated with. That is one of the biggest things I'm getting for you guys. You are changing who you are affiliated with. Looks like we're not in Kansas anymore. Nope. You guys are protected. Because this other stuff that you're doing, survival mode, it's making you weary. It's making you tired. You're like, I don't gotta prove that I've been through what I've been through. I don't gotta prove that to nobody. I'm just gonna do me. Yeah, your breakthrough is here. Wild one. Your breakthrough is here. You guys drop your swords down below. You are coming through swords blazing. Yes. I love that for you guys. Okay, let me know what's going on in the comments for you guys and how this message resonates after the live stream ends. I look forward to hearing where you guys are from and what you think about what's going on in this economy. If you guys are in the States. The Tower. There's about to be some shocking revelations made to you, okay? You guys are done being in the Three of Swords, dealing with towers. Now you are the Tower. You are the walking tower. You are the shocking revelation that people didn't see coming because they underestimated you, okay? Whoa. They underestimated you. Food prices in South Africa are insane. It's so ridiculous. Like, it's so bad, you guys. We have this star. Don't forget who you are. You were born a star. Do not assume the position of what they're trying to do. Start co-creating with the universe, with God. Because you are the magician. You are extremely resourceful. And you are about to start a whole love affair with money. Money's going to be your best friend. And every day that you are grateful and you just know that it's coming, like, it helps a lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Don't forget to check out Money Blocks Lifted. That's yesterday's live stream. If this message resonates with you, that could be an extended for you. All right. I love you guys. And I think that's it. So yeah, if you guys are on any other platforms, be checking your notifications soon. Thank you guys for your patience because it is my birthday week, so I'm trying not to like overdo it, and I've already been overdoing it some, so I'm trying to like chill a little bit, but everyone has access to huge libraries of content. I'm going to say that again. Everyone has access to huge libraries of content when I'm away. Okay, it's not often, so I appreciate your guys' patience and giving me some grace. Okay, don't forget to drop your favorite affirmation, and then the spiritual assignment is, if you feel comfortable, the spiritual assignment for anyone new is after the live stream ends. Us connecting in the comment section. Where are you in the world, and how do you wish you could change things, or how do you feel that you're being affected? What is something that you're going to make assume the position? Okay, so whichever one you want to share, how you're going to make it assume the position, how where you live is being affected, or what you would love to do to change it. All right, everyone make sure they are following community guidelines, okay? I will not tolerate hate speech. I will not tolerate anything racist. I will not, okay? So that is the warning. It's not only my guidelines, but it's YouTube's guidelines. So I'm just going to give that fair warning now. I know a lot of you guys are good, but there's always a person in the back that thinks that they can do the most, and that will land here. You guys are also very funny in yesterday's live stream because when people were going off and being whole bananas, okay, when we drop bananas, drop their username so I know who I'm looking for. That way we don't hold everyone up in the live stream for too long. But some of you guys were like, enjoy your 5 minutes, banana. Okay, enjoy your 5 minutes because Brittany don't play that. And she's definitely going to handle that. So enjoy your 5 minutes of bullshit right now. I was dying. I was like, you guys are savage. You guys are stoic. You guys are cold. Okay? You are dragons. You are breathing fire. Don't forget to use the Parrot app. It is absolutely free. You can use it for your own affirmations, your own affirmations, and your own prayers where you can listen to it on a loop. A lot of us are using it, and it's very, very helpful. So again, drop down below. Money blocks lifted. I'm laughing all the way to the bank. I am the wild one. I am the wild one. I emanate euphoria. Duh. Okay, you're kind of a big deal. Survival mode is over. It's a wrap. That's all she wrote. It's time for you to feel light as a feather and to do as you please. Okay, I am getting that it's going to take some practice, but you got this. All right, I look forward to reading your guys's far out. This reading is speaking to me hard. Oh, that makes my day when I see that, like, that you guys need this. I'm like, okay, that's amazing. I'm so grateful to you guys. Just thank you again for all the happy birthdays. You guys are amazing. You make me feel so appreciated. You guys make me feel really appreciated, and I appreciate you guys for that. I look forward to reading your comments and connecting with you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!